just popping in to say there are spoilers for With Every Heartbeat in this video. So I'm playing With Every Heartbeat, and I'm at the part where, like, Dakota's organs are shutting down, and I'm so sad. I just, like, read the part where she died. It's just, like, really sad. I haven't even finished it yet. I just read the part where she died, and I'm just really sad. I'm just, like, really sad about this book. Also, Dakota loved to film stuff, and I also love to film stuff. I'm not going to film school or anything. It's just like, I just like to film stuff, as you can tell, so, yeah. So I just finished With Every Heartbeat, and that story was so beautiful. I really loved it. I do, like, enjoy consuming content that makes me sad, so, it definitely did that really, really well. And I'm definitely gonna replay it. Yeah. It was a really bittersweet story. And I really, really loved it. With Every Heartbeat is my favorite story I've read on the Choices app so far, and my second favorite is The Haunting of Braidwood Manor. Can you tell I like sad stories? I'm on the last chapter of With Every Heartbeat, and Dakota hasn't even died yet, and I am already crying again. I just read the part where Dakota dies again. It's just really sad. Hi, it's Charlotte, and today I'm going to be talking about With Every Heartbeat. It is my favorite story on Choices. I love it so much. So I finished my second playthrough of With Every Heartbeat last night, and I have some notes on my phone, and I'm going to do my review of the story. So I really loved how sad With Every Heartbeat was. It made me cry a lot. I cried both times I've played through it. Dakota's death reminded me of my grandma's death, and both of those deaths made me really sad. I love all the Dakota memories, the flashbacks in the last chapter. They really make me sad, but it's so bittersweet watching them, and I love how they add to the sadness of the story. The screenshot I'll put up of how you stop seeing anyone, the and Dakota part, was really bittersweet as well. Also, I love how that adds to the sadness of the story. I also enjoyed the humor throughout With Every Heartbeat. So there's this part where I love the dramatic irony, the foreshadowing about Dakota's death. So it's in the planetarium. If you say Dakota is the sun in your sky, then the main character says they don't know what they'd do without Dakota, and then Dakota says you won't have to find out. There's also a part about making the most of your time together, however short, and it's referring to how the night nurse is coming soon, but it also connects to how Dakota may die soon, so I love that connection. I love how With Every Heartbeat takes place in the same hospital as Open Heart. I love how there's character overlap. I also love how there's that part of the hospital being renovated that came up in Open Heart as well. So I also love the way the book comes full circle. I love the format of having the chapters start with the scenes after Dakota's death on graduation day, and how in the last chapter it comes full circle and you're at graduation. Also, in the last chapter, you receive the email from Dakota with the video, and in the first chapter of the book, you get the email from Dakota. So that's another way the book comes full circle. And I love how the character is watching the videos of Dakota throughout the story. So I love Dakota. There are two things that Dakota did after Gracie's death that I really loved. When Dakota texted, "No, I totally get it." It was so sweet. I loved it. It was also so sweet when Dakota said, "What can I do to help you through this?" So yeah. I also loved how Dakota asked if you'd done sexual stuff before. So I chose the option where you hadn't done anything like that before. I love the part where the main character asked if that was okay, and Dakota said of course. I also just love the line about telling almost strangers deep, dark secrets. It's just a really cool line. These two things are just related to me personally, but I was also in the high school class of 2020, and I love having that in common with the characters in this book, the characters who are in the class of 2020 as well. And then Dakota loved to film, and I love to film too. I'm not going to film school or anything. I just love filming too, and I love having that in common with Dakota. I love the music in With Every Heartbeat, and I love how it adds to the sadness, and I love how it adds to the emotions in general. I'm putting screenshots of 5 songs in the story that I adore. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Continuing on the topic of music, I made a playlist of songs that remind me of Dakota and With Every Heartbeat. So I have 6 songs in the playlist. Half of them are from the Sarah Jackson Holman album Cardiology. So I have 2 Taylor Swift songs, Ronan and Soon You'll Get Better. Soon You'll Get Better being a collab with the Chicks. I have the Death Cab for Cutie song, What Sarah Said, and then the 3 Sarah Jackson Holman songs I have are Come By Fire, Freight Train, and Cardiology. So with What Sarah Said, it is from an album called Plans, and both the album title and the lyric in the song, that's Every Plan is a Tiny Prayer, these both connect to when Dakota's dying and the main character says, "You made plans and we made plans," and Dakota says she's sorry she won't be able to make good on them. And What Sarah Said is about someone dying in the hospital, watching someone you love die in the hospital. So that's definitely fitting. Ronan reminds me of Gracie because Ronan's a little kid. Dakota was friends with Gracie. And also Ronan's about pediatric cancer in general, so yeah. Soon You'll Get Better is also about cancer. Come By Fire is about losing someone. Freight Train is about grief, although losing Dakota is not just a little pain, so that's a disconnect from the song lyrics, What's a Little Pain. With the Cardiology album songs in general, and with the song titled Cardiology, both of those connect to the title of With Every Heartbeat, because the heart, the description of chapter 1 of With Every Heartbeat, the chapter 1 description talks about how many times the average heart beats a day, and how that's how long it took Dakota to fall for you. So that connects to the word cardiology. And then the word cardiology also connects to the part where the main character is listening to Dakota's heartbeat. So the song Cardiology connects to Dakota in so many ways. The part I talked about earlier where the main character is listening to Dakota's heartbeat, that connects to the lyric from the song Cardiology, the lyric Sound of My Heartbeat. So the song Cardiology fits really well with Dakota's perspective. The lyrics Sound of My Heartbeat, You Know That I Love You, It Breaks My Heart to Leave, and Know That I Will Miss You all fit with Dakota's perspective. The lyric Sound of My Heartbeat fits with when the main character is listening to Dakota's heartbeat. The lyrics You Know That I Love You fits with how the main character knows Dakota loves her. The lyrics, "It breaks my heart to leave," fits with how it breaks Dakota's heart that she's dying and leaving the main character. And the lyrics, "Know that I will miss you," fit with when Dakota's dying and says she'll miss the main character. Yeah, I just really love how well the song Cardiology fits Dakota's perspective. I love With Every Heartbeat. It is a beautiful story. Yeah, it's just so beautiful and bittersweet and emotional.